guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Megan and today we are going to be rating Netflix shows. Now I know I'm a YouTuber, a gaming YouTuber. That makes a lot more sense. But, you know, I honestly don't really care if I am a gaming YouTuber or not, or if it's not appropriate for this type of content. I can still do what I want, right? But so you guys, I'm going to be rating Netflix shows that I have watched. So first one is Ginny and Georgia. Oh my goodness. I love this show so far. It's very entertaining. It does say TV 14. It is rated TV 14. The age group I'd think of from my experience watching it, probably 16-ish and older, because I'm not going to really say much, but if you are under the age of 12, I don't recommend you watching it yet. From experience. But so you can see in Ginny and Georgia, it's basically, I'm not going to spoil anything, but Ginny and Georgia is like a show where she has Ginny, I think her name is, yeah, Ginny or Jenny, has a father that left her when she was a child, when she was born. And her mom is young, and she she found another man and had another kid, but he passed away, and so they wanted to make a fresh new start at a town called Willsbury, I think it is. And so Jenny is making lots of friends and stuff. And I just think it's a very nice show, but there's a lot of mature things in the show that I don't recommend watching if you're under the age of 12. So I rate it a 10 out of 10. Age group, I'd say 16 and older, or 14 to 16-ish. And yeah, I rate it a 10 out of 10, y'all. It's the best show. So the next show we are going to be rating is Stranger Things. Now I know it's a very popular show. It's about TV 14. I love it. You can see like a lot of things are, so it's basically, if you haven't watched it, go watch it, y'all. I can't wait for season 4 to come out. It's basically where these kids are playing a game called D&D, and I think from what I'm thinking right now that they spawned something, because Will is one of the names. He spawned a creature, and spoiler alert ahead, the Demogorgon is alive and comes only for Will. So that's what I'm thinking. And I love this show so much. I rate it a 10 out of 10. I definitely recommend it for 12 and older, I'd say. It's not as bad, and I love it. It's really good, and I think it's a really fun show. The theme is horror, and it's like sci-fi is what it will say, and it's a good show. It's really good. I love it so much. If you haven't watched it, y'all, go watch it. If you're in the middle of watching it, good for you. You made a good decision for deciding to watch the show. So yeah, that's what I rate Stranger Things. So you guys, the next show I'm going to be rating is Riverdale. Yes, Riverdale! Woohoo! So it's kind of like, it's rated TV 14. It is kind of like, I'd say, a mystery romance murder. It's like a mystery, murder mystery, romance show, and I love it. There is sometimes in the show there's like a lot of like, I don't know how to describe it, but I'd say it's about like 16 and or 15 and older, I would say, for age groups. But I love the show so much. Season 5 has just came out on the CW. Whee! And this video is not sponsored by any of the show producers that I am talking about, by the way. But yeah, I love the show very, very much. And you'll find that if you haven't watched the show, or if you have, you will know that a lot is happening in the show, and you gotta keep track. I personally had no problem with that, but some might have a hard time. So if you have a hard time keeping track of like what's happening in shows or games, I'd recommend not watching it or write down what's happening, because I wouldn't say it's over the top, but it's hard to keep track of sometimes. That's what I'm trying to say right now. Moving on, I rate it a 10 out of 10. I love it. I can't wait to watch the rest of season 5. I'm waiting on Netflix though, because on the CW there's way too many ads. So the next show we are going to be rating is Yes Day. Ooh! Yes Day is rated PG. It's a movie. I definitely rate it for ages probably 9 and older. I thought it was a really good show, personally. It showed a lot was not a lot was happening in the show, but a lot happened in their day, and I'm not going to spoil it for the people that have not watched the show yet. If you haven't, please go watch it. It's the best movie. Well, I wouldn't say the best, but it's a really good movie, let's just say that, and I'm so glad I decided to watch it, thanks to TikTok. Because on my For You page, I see Netflix rating shows and stuff, and Yes Day popped up, and I'm like, I want to watch this really bad. So you know what I did? I added it to my Netflix list, and guess what I did? I watched it. Now I'm giving you a rating on YouTube. But yeah, so that's Yes Day. You'll see. It's about these two. The parents are strict and normally say no to a lot of things, and so this girl wants to go to a music concert with her friends, but the mom is like, no, you can't go because it's too dangerous, blah blah blah. But then you'll see a lot of things happen, and then the kid throws a nerd party. Whew, if you haven't watched it, you should go watch it. It's called Yes Day on Netflix. I rate it a 10 out of 10. I really enjoyed the movie, and I would love to see a part 2 of it, but it's probably not going to come out. But I loved Yes Day. I thought it was a really nice movie, and I rate it a 10 out of 10, 9 and older, I'd say. And yeah, that's Yes Day. The next one is Vampire Diaries. I am still currently watching the show. Vampire Diaries is rated TV-14, and a lot of TV-14 shows, aren't they? I thought this was a from what I'm seeing, it is really fun, not fun show, but it's kind of, you'll see a lot of dark themes, and also in Riverdale, you'll see a lot of dark themes. Whoa. And it's pretty much vampire themed, you know, a lot of things with vampires. I wouldn't say there was like a lot of like biting people, if that's what you're thinking. Not like that, I'd say. But it's like mystery show too. Like you have things going on that you're trying to figure out. And I'd rate it for people to watch. I'd say 13 to 14 for that. For the show. It's a good show, y'all. I definitely rate Vampire Diaries as a good show. 10 out of 10. All of these are 10 out of 10. And yeah, that's that. So the next one is Ojo's in the House. I loved that show. It is rated PG. It's a show, not a movie. And I thought it was really funny. But you do have some language and words that I wouldn't say are appropriate for, especially like PG. I think that's like 9, 8 and older. I'd rate it about PG-13 probably for the show. Personally, in my opinion. But it's really funny. It's about a rich family that moved into like an apartment, and it's really funny, and you guys should watch it. I definitely think you guys should watch it. So that's all that I have for today. I have a lot more, but I don't want this to be such a long video for you guys. I'm going to try and keep uploading on the schedule theme, but I've been busy with school and stuff. But since it's spring break, you guys, I will do it. I will post. But you guys, thank y'all so much for watching. If you did, please leave a thumbs up, and please suggest things down in the comments. I don't know what you guys want to see from me. I know there's a couple of you guys that want to see Little Nightmares, and I am going to look into that. Y'all just have to give me some time. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.